Right. I think we are both audible on mine. My adverts have just finished.
Now both audible on mine.
Good stuff. I've just had a sneezing fit. So, yeah, my camera is not currently functioning.
Your face camera.
Yeah, I am not a fan of this. So the YouTube stream has cropped my balls completely. That's all it is.
Right.
I'm going to bring it up on my stream so you can see it. But so YouTube has set up an annoying thing. Right. So let's have I've got the window capture. Is that going to capture the right window? Yes, it is. There it is. So it's set up portrait streaming on my on YouTube, and yeah.
Oh yeah, that is
not
great.
That's just crotch shot right there. Fun.
Yeah. That's a thing, certainly.
It is certainly a thing. I don't know how to fix it, but I think I would like for that not to be a thing. Yeah, that's window I use when I want to show things on the internet. Yeah, we will get rid of now. Yeah, what can you do, eh? Right, so stream settings. Is there a way to change how this works? Oh dear, I don't think there. Wow, that's running a million years behind. I'm just gonna pretend that YouTube's not just looking directly at my penis. Well, people watching YouTube on phones in portrait mode. I'm assuming it's something that I'll have to change when I'm offline. Yes. So, did I do the intro last time?
I don't remember, so fuck it, I'll do it.
Go ahead.
But yes, hello everybody, welcome in. I'm the Kurdish Knight. I am joined by Bulamatari. We're going to be doing some Warhammer painting this evening.
We are.
I have Gadsman to paint, and Bulla's doing something a bit different.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm looking where the camera usually is, but there is no. I have no face camera. But I am doing some town. I'm finally going back to doing some town. So I've got Commander Shadow Sun here. So I'm going to make a start on this. I've got a few models next to me for reference that I've painted previously, just because I've completely forgotten how the scheme goes generally. So and this is wrong because it's silver. I need to repaint this and make all of the metal gold. All these as well. She's got some weird drones. These drones look like they sort of maybe plug together, like cut in half, sort of thing. You know?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what these.
I think
these
they're
are all
meant
about.
to fit on her somewhere. I think.
Oh,
Like so, when she's not in combat, maybe. So I think what the law behind it is that they attach to her backpack.
I can see where they clip on actually, and I think if I wanted to, I could have clipped them on. But yeah, no. That's cool. Yeah, nice. Anyway, without further ado, should we begin?
Yes, let's.
Right. So I've got the very old XV88 pot that is basically empty. That I've given a damn good shaking, but I have got a spare just in case this goes wrong. Yeah.
Alrighty.
there we go. Yeah, it looks all right, actually. Yeah, all right. It's fine.
I am going to have to play around with Kislev Flesh and with paint mixing and see if I can bring it down to a darker tone. Because I did go to Warhammer since our last stream.
Yeah.
And I did buy a couple of paints.
Okay.
But they had no Cadian flesh tone. Because my Cadian flesh tone was quite literally curry paste in terms of consistency.
Oh dear.
So I was like, yeah, and that's after I'd already dumped a bunch of like medium in it, Lamia medium.
I mean,
to thin it out a little bit.
Honestly, that just sounds like a case of go back again at some point and get a part of it. Just don't bother painting the flesh until you're there. You've got until you've got it. Again, I'm looking where the camera should be, and I feel bad. Hi.
I still do it. I still do it. Like I haven't had a big camera on my streams, and I still, in moments of absolute bullshittery, I still stare at where the camera used to be.
Yeah, I find myself doing it when I'm not even streaming.
Just hashtag creative things.
Yeah, I'm just playing a game. I was playing Elden Ring the other day and it's got absolutely shat on. I've come to the conclusion that it's not possible to make a proper like a ranger on that game. Really? Like you?
What, a ranged character?
Well, okay. I'm thinking ranger specifically, as in like the D&D class.
Oh, okay.
So archer essentially. There are bows, but they're not useful in a fight. Like,
no.
They're good for dealing out damage before the fight starts, but once the fight starts, you need a blade. Well, so far that I know anyway. Might be some skills that allow you to like pop off damage very quickly. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, but yeah, in a live fire situation, it's very, very hard to deal much damage. When you're trying to use a bow.
That's something I need to figure out actually, whether or not I'm going to take my bow and arrow with me this weekend.
But to have it and not need it.
Yeah, we got.
Unless it weighs like.
No, it's all right. It's more like awkward more than anything, because to sort of utilize the quiver really.
Yeah.
It has to go. So because I'm right-handed, I'll be taking the arrows out with my right hand. So the strap for it will start at my right shoulder and end up like my left waist. Which is fine, but the other problem I have is that, like, am I great at fighting a close combat? No, but, I can mitigate that by being sort of aware and sort of supporting other player characters.
Yeah.
And also because I'm scared I'll hurt somebody, not in the fucking roid rage sense, but because I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
And I'm always a little bit too cautious. Like, I like fighting in my LARP system. It's great. It's one of my favorite things to do. And it's what my character's built for.
Yeah.
But I will never fight more than like 2 people at once.
Yeah.
Because, I only do it 3 times a year. Other people go to a lot of the other people go to other LARPs, and I'm like, I just can't afford the expense. Like, this is going to have to be my one and only. If I had a job, that'd be different.
Yeah.
But I don't, so I have to stick with the one.
Yeah.
And while it irritates me to some extent. Like I do kind of want to go to one of the bigger LARPs.
Yeah.
That's further country, but so fucking far away. And you know, we have enough neuroses going on in this library that we don't kind of need to go there and experience the various different neuroses, including my own.
Yeah. I'm afraid the last sort of 10 seconds has been drowned out by the old dick twist. Sorry. How's it going, Fraggle? Welcome in.
I might actually get to yell that this weekend.
The old dick twist. Oh man.
Well, the thing is like a lot of the player characters, I think, are either going to be new player characters or they're returning ones, so that they're at least aware as to who my character is.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a mercenary. You know,
Just
of course I'm going to fight fucking dirty.
Likes to twist dicks. Yeah, Frank.
I was very fucking. I mean, the amount of times I've been shot in the nads with a bow and arrow in that, I think I'm entitled to one authentic dick twist on somebody at some point.
Maybe. Anyway, Frank.
I learned my lesson.
Dog Cam is dead.
Long live Dog Cam.
Yeah, Dog Cam has died. Let me turn it on and see if it works. It may not. Oh, it worked now. It worked. Oh wow.
Oh.
Wow, it was a white screen before. It was like a. That's weird. It's weird. It's working now. Finally starved to death. No, it's a camera, not a dog. Cameras don't need food. I hope. Anyway, I have a camera now. Way. For some reason, when we were setting the stream up, it wasn't making at all.
It wasn't playing ball. Oh, ha, 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 ha. To mimic the two old Muppets.
It's good. Yeah. What's their names? The old geezers on the Muppets.
Isn't it Stanley and something?
Oh man, I used to know those names. Fuck, completely forgotten. Stanley? I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know. The two grumpy old kids. Statler and Waldorf. There you go. Thank you.
Wasn't far up with Stanley, let's be honest.
Yeah. Not painted XP88 in how long? It's
a good long while.
Yeah, it's a nice paint to paint with, to be honest. It goes on nice and easy. Very little fussing. Swedish chef put the birdie in the pan.
Watching the Swedish chef is really weird because obviously the whole world know him as the Swedish chef, except the Swedish.
But yeah, because they wouldn't want to allow themselves to be insulted much.
No, they call it the Norwegian.
Yep.
Which is so strange.
Yeah. I bet in the Swedish dub they give it a different accent and everything.
There's also the other reason why I wanted to get my hair cut before the event is the amount of fucking models that I've undercoated in the last month. I've got fucking hair on it. Oh, like I shed like a motherfucker. Like it's really strange. My hair's fucking strange, right? I
Yeah.
clearly inherited it from my mum. So when it grows out, it grows incredibly thick and curly, but it sheds like a motherfucker. It's ridiculous.
The paint has officially given in. It is now dried on the. Okay. Cleaning time. Anyway, Fraggle, how's your week been, mate? Oh, it's going better than mine is. Well, to be fair, I had a decent night last night. Watching some animes. And yeah. Had a bottle of wine. Nice. And apparently I own Battlefield 6 now.
Trying to purchase.
Maybe. So I feel like there might be an additional stream this weekend just to get some Battlefield done, you know? I've not played it before. I'm looking forward to it. No. There was no hentai, thank you very much. Not the way I roll, thank you. In serious news, you hear about EA being bought. Yeah.
By the investment firm. Yeah. Oh well, how sad, never mind.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like they were doing much with the stuff that they had anyway. Battlefield 6 is a genuine attempt to, you know, make good for the shitty games that they made in the series recently. Heard of that. But yeah, it's I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but you also have to think about the controversy of Battlefield 2042 as well.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
like,
why
this wasn't just an attempt at reviving their studio. It was also an attempt to revive the Battlefield franchise after that colossal fuck up with that.
Yeah, and one of my friends recently bought it. I think we were chatting last night, which is why I think he convinced me to get it. I feel like I'm going to be playing a bunch of that. I did standard once we bought it and make EA take a loan for it and give us back the money. Yeah, it's capitalism, mate, and it's shite. Yeah, I'll be playing an EA game for the first time in, well, a new EA game anyway. First time in quite a while. It has been a while. I think the last time I played a brand new EA game was Battlefield 5, and it wasn't even brand new then. I bought it when it was like on sale for like half off.
Yeah.
I just like Battlefield, what can I say? It's one of those series that has provided me with some of the best sort of online gaming moments.
You may want to lower your noise gate a little bit on your Discord microphone because you're cutting out when you get a bit low.
Really?
Yeah. So you know how sometimes I mumble, but the microphone still picks it up?
Yeah.
Like I can tell that your voice is lowering to the mumble stage, but it's cutting in and out for me.
Okay.
I need to tweak it down by like a decibel or two.
That should do. There you go. I tweaked the limiter last week to sort of try and limit the volume that was coming out at, and it might have triggered the noise gate because it is quite aggressive. Got a very noisy dog, so I need a noise gate. Righty then.
Mine says you don't hear that of the vape every 5 seconds.
That rips.
Fatty bung rips.
Ripping fat clouds, man.
Yeah. Only when there's a new coil in it. After 24 hours, not so much.
I don't have to be particularly careful with the paint.
I'm not either. Like the brown stage that I'm doing at the moment, I could just be a bit careless with it because I've got to go tidy it up with the green anyway.
Yeah. Where's the fucking... Right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing a bit of Battlefield 6. Hope it's good. I've got 2 hours to decide whether I want to keep it or not, haven't I? So
yeah, provided you purchased it less than 14 days ago and have less than 2 hours playtime.
yeah, I played it. Sorry, I bought it yesterday, so fine.
Yeah, plenty of time.
So I think on it's either going to be Friday or Saturday evening. Extra stream, and I'll play a bit of Battlefield 6. How it is. And if in the first 2 hours of the game I decide, now this is me, up to Counter Strike and get my refundo.
And then spend that money on skins.
Maybe. I don't have any skins on Counter Strike. Well, I've not paid for any anyway. I'm one of those people that grew up with Counter Strike 1.6, and yeah. But my only boon on that game is my map knowledge, just because I've played so bloody much of it. I know the maps like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
Other than that, if it wasn't for that, I would be very bad at the game. That Matt Martin sent you. Mate. My map knowledge on Counter-Strike predates Martin. Back when I was actually quite a decent gamer. Nowadays I'm too old. my reaction times have slowed to the extent that I'm no longer very good at those shooters. Often don't type, which continues to be amazing. I love it. I think more people than that game.
What kind of show?
No, Dark Tide.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of people I know who are, big Warhammer heads, and they don't own it, and they just refuse to buy it. One in particular is Badger.
Why?
I don't know. He's like, no, no, not paying money for it. Well,
I mean, it goes on sale often. I think you can pick it up for a fucking tenner.
Yeah, it was like, oh, I've got two kids, and I can never get time to game. Like, fuck you, definitely could. The kids like Warhammer as well, so they play it more than he does. One of his kids has got a green Pyramid army.
Yeah.
Interesting colours.
I know exactly what colours I would do Tyranids if I ever did them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
One.
And it's going to be so hard, you know, so difficult for me to do this by watching all of the Starship Troopers movies again. And copying the same colour scheme.
Nice.
It's gonna be so difficult. I hope you pray for me during this trying time.
Yeah, I think Snoo in the Discord he bought Pyramid to try out the Alien from Aliens scheme, which is just black with like varnish on it, make it shiny.
It's deceptively hard to do doing something like that. Like making black interesting is very difficult in miniature painting.
Yeah. I don't think he was well into it. He never bought anymore. Honestly, good. I tell armies that no one else has got.
I'm going to say it. I do really love like the M1 Garand look to the new Canadian lasguns. I really do.
What, sorry?
The M1 Garand, like the American infantry rifle.
Oh, right, okay.
From World War II.
Hmm.
Just looks so good.
Single shot.
Hmm?
The single shot one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. Like the boxy one of the old sculpts has a special place in my heart because you know they've had that lasgun for so fucking long.
Yeah.
But there's just something about the, you know, GI Joe in space kind of look. That's just.
Well, the first rifle you get with the Skitari in Dark Tide is very much the M1 style. It's like a single shot, and you cock it and fire it, sort of thing. And it's so cool.
Yeah, well, the Skitari are weird because it's like, oh, we're gonna take World War like bolt action rifle.
Yeah.
Like firing methods, and then apply that to like Tesla and radiation rounds.
Yeah. It is mad. But it's quite a cool aesthetic as well because it's like a wooden stocked weapon, which you don't see a lot of in 40k.
Well, so the thing is, right, is that Skitari, like, despite there being like the foot soldiers of the Adeptus Mechanicus, they are just made from whatever's fucking lying around.
Yeah.
Like, they are like one step above servitors, really. Like, they don't really have any independent thought. A lot of the time, like so in Dark Tide sense, like, yes, you are sort of beholden more to Hadron than you are anyone else in the Morning Star's crew.
Yeah. I do think it is a shame that they didn't do much with the individual, the cutscenes when you unlock the individual stations and stuff.
Yeah.
They didn't do any individual cutscenes for the Skitari there. It seems a weird choice because they've made allowances for them and they've changed the law in the game for everyone else. Everywhere else apart from there, the Skitari. They've got a different start. They've got a different reason for being on the ship, that sort of thing. And people speak to, but like, you know, all the stations speak to them exactly the same way as they do the prisoners, which is just a bit weird.
I don't think it is. I think it makes perfect sense.
Right.
Because they are the Inquisition. And you know, you are on and you are part of an inquisitorial warband. You're on an Inquisitor's ship.
Yeah.
So theoretically, that trumps all other authority.
Okay.
Like the AdMech don't like to admit it, but technically speaking, Inquisitors can order them around, even though they are technically by treaty a quite independent, mostly sort of adjacent empire to the Imperium.
Yeah.
But, you know, because the Inquisition acts with the Emperor's authority, you know, they are second only to the Emperor.
Yeah.
More so than Space Marines are. That, like, Inquisitors can request Titans from the AdMech if they really wanted to. They don't like doing it because it means having to deal with the AdMech.
Yeah.
Like more than they kind of want to on a day-to-day basis. But they technically do have the authority to do it.
This coffee is very quickly going cold.
Chug, 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 chug.
What I'm doing.
So yeah, it's a strange one, but it also sort of just highlights the grim, darky nature of the bureaucracy that is the Imperium as well.
Red paint will not warm it up, Froggle. No.
But it will make us go faster, ain't that right, boys?
Ah. Right. So. Now I need... We go in mode one next. Black, I think. Yes. I found black. My paint water has gone very yellow. I'm not sure if it's gonna like do something to the color of the paints when I'm mixing it. Might have to get fresh water.
It'd be fine.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's personal choice, isn't it? Like, I always refresh my water after I've done painting metallics, for example.
Yeah. Metallics are usually anyway.
Curious how asinine these guys are going to be after dry brush. Because I've fully assembled them, haven't sub-assembled.
Yeah, I've obviously just like straight up given up on doing sprue painting. Just built everything to get it built.
It's a different dopamine rush when you're building something, isn't it?
Yeah. I've only got the paint, and I found a kill team of Pathfinder. So now I've got three Pathfinder. Lots of built it. Yeah.
Nice.
and then that's it. Everything done. No more building for me.
You thought about names for your guard tanks yet? Or you're not bothering?
Oh, sorry?
You thought about names for your guard tanks, or you're not bothering?
Not yet, no. But I probably won't, 'cause I have a lot of them, and I don't think I'm going to be able to put the names.
I mean, that just sounds like quitting talk, not gonna lie.
I can't see a fucking thing with this
I
lighter.
have Dynamic Entry, which is a Lemurus Vanquisher. I have the Source, which is a Lemurus Punisher.
Mhm.
I have
Oh,
North Star, which is my Executioner, the Lemurus with the Plasma Turret. I haven't got names for my Rogor Dawns yet.
okay.
I think one of them's going to be Wotek Rex. And then I'm probably going to have the other one be called Still Bigger Than Yours. And then when I get a Baneblade, particularly one of the Titan killing ones,
Yeah.
it's just going to be called You Have to Ask.
Hmm.
And when I get a second Vanquisher at some point, that will also be bigger than yours.
Nice.
So you're bigger than yours, still bigger than yours, and you have to ask. What else have I got? I've got Acton Cadia, so Field One's batteries now. I've got Acton Cadia and Creed and Bombard Bonnie. I've got Creed's Big Stick and Danger Close. I've got Sacre Boom, which is my Krieg artillery team. I've got Daring. I've got Dagger, Daring, and Dervish for a squad of 3 Sentinels. Followed by, I think it's Rapier, Retort, and Riposte as another squad of Sentinels. These were named before they made the unit size changes.
Right.
So we're back when you could have 3 Sentinels in a squad instead of 2.
Like a weird decision. Okay.
So it's purely for balancing, because God fucking damn it, there goes that model. I've knocked it onto the desk and then it's fallen out the fucking paint handle.
And overboard.
Yeah. I'll pick him up in a minute. Oh.
How many pieces is he in?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Daring, Dervish, and Dragoon for my for one squad of Sentinels. Then Panther, Petard, and Pathfinder. And Vigilant, Vixen, and Voltage.
Lots of alliteration going on.
Yeah, what I meant, but it's how like American and British tankers name their tanks. So if you're in Bravo Company, all of your tanks begin with B. If you're in Charlie Company, they all begin with C. What else have I got? For my Chimeras, I've got Hyperion, Bastion, and Steel Phantom.
Okay.
My Valkyries, whenever I get those, are going to be Cost of Living, Stump Jumper, and Easy Money.
Cost of living is a big one.
Well, before they legends like the close air support variant, of the Valkyrie. That's why.
Ah,
And they're all named after the experimental gunship Chinook helicopters from Vietnam. Because they went, yeah, these Chinooks aren't really going to have transport capacity. They're just going to have guns, and they decided to put a 105mm gun on a Chinook. But you would have thought, oh, they mount it at the front so the pilot could shoot. Nope, it was mounted to the side. So it poked out at a 90-degree angle at the side of the helicopter.
sounds so. It's like it wouldn't cause any rotational force whatsoever.
Well, it was below the rotors, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Make a mess of this. Oof, off.
Yeah. Oh, and of course we can't forget my two basilisks, Steel Raid Sue and Earthshaker Emily,
Nice.
which I think are arguably some of my best names. And I need to do the same for my Space Marine vehicles as I acquire those as well. Because in theory, I have 3 repulsor executioners. In theory,
Okay.
I've only built 1, so he needs a name. But it's got to be suitably Space Marine-y, so you know it can't be, you know, son of a bitch, for example, spelled S-U-N. Grox Herder. Fuck me, why didn't I think of that before?
Oh,
So, you know the Star Wars insult, Nerf Herder?
oh yeah.
There's an animal that's used for food in the Imperium. Because it can live on pretty much any environment, like with limited sustenance and limited water. But the problem is that they are incredibly aggressive.
Yeah.
So that the way they do that is they'll have a herd of like, say, like 10,000 females. And they'll lobotomize all of them. Apart from like a handful. To sort of lead the herd, if you will.
Okay.
And then whenever we need more groks, they'll chuck in like a handful of male groks, and they have just the best of fucking times. Literally.
Okay.
The fact I didn't think of the name Grox Herder for a vehicle name until just now is tragic. Jesus.
Right. A bit of the black. Made a right quite a bit like, but just trying to figure out what I'm doing with this now. It's more black
With the
for now. Very watered down black.
Sometimes that's just what you need to tidy up some lines on painting.
Watered down too much, it'll just remove any detail.
Yeah. I'm gonna go rescue that Cadian now. Give me a second.
Go for it. However many bits he's in.
Cadian retrieved.
Nice. In one piece.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job.
Yes. Oh yeah, they mentioned that I had a sort of like a semi-battle report as well, didn't they?
He did. So let's get into that shot.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, so at the moment, bearing in mind we're at the beginning of the edition and no army has its codex yet, it sort of feels a bit like, it basically just feels like 10th edition, but with more clarification, with a bit more of an order to do things.
Right.
So it's not, you know, a whole new game. It's just sort of taking out a bit of the vagueness, I guess is probably the right word, of 10th edition and just sort of clarifying it.
So I have some questions I'd like to ask, but do you want me to wait until the end? Interject as you go.
I'll recount the battle as best as I remember it.
Okay.
So yeah, it was a bit of a bad matchup because I went against an infantry-heavy Space Marine army, so that was always going to be a struggle, even at 1,000 points.
Yeah.
I think the Space Marine player might have even rivaled me in terms of the amount of models I had on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying out. So with the release of 11th, they released a couple of extra detachments.
Yeah.
In the lead up to 11th releasing. And one of them for the guard was called Armored Infantry. So your like command squads and Castellans and stuff like that could order vehicles, which is great. So you don't have to take a tank commander to order vehicles, which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
But it requires you to have a lot of like one model units of like hippogriffs or as it turns out, dedicated transports.
Yeah.
And sentinels, but only with one model in each unit.
Right.
Because of the specification when you take this the detachment. So I was playing a detachment that I didn't really know, which is fine. You know, that's the point of playing these smaller games. Yeah, like it's easy just to go, oh, I'm just going to play combined arms and just, you know, the combined arms is very much a turn your brain off sort of detachment.
Yeah.
Because what does it do? Oh, it gives you lethal hits across the board. Well, your infantry get lethal hits against infantry, and your vehicles get lethal hits versus vehicles and monsters. And that's it. That's all it does. There's no sort of finesse involved, really.
Yeah. You don't have to do too much undue thinking.
Say again?
You don't have to do too much undue thinking.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I'd move my microphone a little bit closer.
Okay.
In case that was the thing.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, but you seem fine now, so.
Yeah.
So I think Marines had turn. Yeah, Marines had turn 1. So they sort of pushed up, and the other thing as well is that depending on what detachment you take depends on what your primary mission goal is.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you don't like to play the objective side of the game, but it feels so much more thematic now.
Okay.
Because the objectives aren't just stand on circles on the map.
Yeah.
They are buildings. They are terrain.
Okay.
Which is really dope.
Yeah.
The cover system has been tweaked as well.
Right.
So if a unit was in cover, you got +1 to your armor save. That doesn't happen anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's a -1 to your ballistic skill, which is important because it means that there are ways to stack on a -1 to hit as well.
Yeah.
So it worsens the attacking model's ballistic skill, not the hit roll. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So in cover, my guardsmen are still gaining like 6-up saves instead of 5-ups when facing against bolters.
Yeah.
But the Space Marines aren't hitting as often.
Okay.
When they do hit, it's devastating because my standard save is 5.
Yeah.
So -1 to that is 6. But I think it's a good change.
Okay.
I think worsening, because at least with 10th there was a lot of ways that you could gain +1 to hit or +1 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas a minus to the actual ballistic stat, there's not a lot of things that allow you that sort of improve that.
Okay.
Or influence that. But yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, somebody's got turn 1, they staged.
Yeah.
They spent their turn sort of staging and sort of taking off the off model or taking chunks out of a unit where they could. But I think by the end of it, I think I had like a command squad, a Castellan, and 1 field ordnance battery left on the table,
right.
As well as like some of the infantry squad they took with them. Whereas I think the only unit I killed was, I think it was a unit of intercessors.
So you got wiped, basically.
Yeah, it like playing with the new detachment, and I'm like, well, it's 1,000 points. We're learning how to play the game. I'm going to take a bit of everything to see how that sort of compounds itself. But yeah, it was the hippogriffs, the little baby tanks, inaugural battle.
Oh, nice. How did they? Well, they didn't fare very well. By the sounds of it.
They did okay. They weren't great. They weren't terrible either.
Right.
If I was fielding them in units of 2, I think they would have done much better. but the detachment required me to run them in squads of 1.
Yeah.
So there's that to consider.
Yeah.
Because they are just bizarre.
Mm-hmm.
So they're really fast. They're as fast as horses and Space Marines with jetpacks.
Yeah.
In terms of the movement stat, at least they got a 3+ save, which isn't great, but 8 wounds and toughness 8. So in a weird way, that they're in this weird state of being sat between armored and scout sentinels. They don't get a scout move, but in terms of their stat lines, that's sort of where they sit.
Yeah.
The battle cannon, the little baby battle cannons they can get are pretty good.
Okay.
Quite punchy.
Nice.
I'm just putting up their stat line because I can't remember if they're AP -1 damage 2 or AP -2 damage 1. I think it's damage 2. That's not the right army. Play mode. There we go. -1 damage 2. But yeah, but for the light tanks, all of their weapons are assault.
Yeah.
So you can move, advance, shoot, and then their special ability, in your shooting phase, you can make a D6 move again.
Oh, nice.
So they got move, advance, shoot, move.
So they're nippy.
They can be. If you give them the move order, their base movement goes from 12 to 15.
Nice.
As well. So if we take the law of averages, so 12-inch base, +3 for move. D6 for advance, that's 3, so that's 18 inches, and then D6 after shooting, so 3 again. So you have, on average, you have a 21-inch movement, which is half the board.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's fast.
Yep.
Yeah, fast attack was always probably my least favorite sort of class of unit.
Well, for a long time, like, the only sort of options available to the guard were like the Hellhound at its variants.
Yeah.
And Rough Riders, which didn't have models up until 9th edition.
Hmm.
So it is the guard fast. Sentinels arguably were fast attack at one point.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were always a bit strange. Their fast attack options. But
I mean, when I'm saying, like, I'm talking like from when I was a kid. So like I was a Space Marine player. Then I used to have the bikes and the assault bike.
Yeah.
But like they never did well. They just ate shit over and over again.
Yeah, they're very much like hit and run, aren't they? Like you want to be at a range where you can activate the rapid fire rule for them, but at the same time, you also don't want them so close that they get charged.
Hmm.
But yeah, they're chip damage. That's what they are. So they take a couple of models out of that unit, take a couple of models out of the next unit, things like that. That's what they're designed to do, I think. And I think that's the philosophy with them now, to be honest.
Aye. Right. I think that's most of the black done. So, quick update on her. Let's zoom in a bit so you can see. Let's zoom in a bit so you can see. There we are. Got the XV88 and the black bits sort of done.
Nice.
I might be doing a bit more XV88, but I want to get a couple of the other colours out first before before committing to any more. Not even started our drones yet.
Supposed to be easy, it's just flat panels.
I don't know.
What was I looking for? Mounted for Space Marines. Yeah, the Outrider squad.
Oh my god!
You good?
Yeah, just stretching. Oof. Everything clicked.
Oh. Yeah, the Outriders, the Space Marine bike squad is a bit strange as well. Because they don't get rapid fire, but they all come with heavy bolt pistols and twin bolt rifles on mounted into the bikes.
Yeah.
Which don't get rapid fire, but they get 2 attacks based at the twin links, so you can re-roll the wound roll.
Yeah.
But you can't. There's no options for the what's it called? The sergeant. You can't give them power weapons or anything.
Well, no, it's mostly the twin link bolters, and I think they've got chain swords, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, each time model of this unit makes a melee attack if this unit's made a charge move this turn, improve the strength and damage characteristics of that attack by 1. So all of a sudden, those chain swords are 4 attacks, hitting on 3, strength 5, AP -1, damage 2, instead of strength 4, AP -1, damage 1. So that's quite a, you're wounding other Space Marines on 3s at that point.
Yeah.
Instead of 4s. And every wound that gets through is a dead Marine. Well, a dead standard Marine. If they're Gravis or Terminator, then it's other shenanigans.
Oh no. Fuck.
You done goofed.
White Scar has been left for a while.
Oh. I'm very third white, I'm not gonna lie.
There we go.
I'm gonna need it for my plan.
Indeed. Right, I just felt the big clump of paint come away from itself, so it is now officially mixing.
Oof.
Get the old wanking arm out, lads. Been training for years for this. Oof. I get better, but still not great. Let's see if I can get this to focus enough that you can sort of see. A little
That's looking a wee bit grim.
Yeah, a little bit clumpy. A wee bit clumpy. I think it's still usable, but you have to be careful of clumpage.
Yes.
Just gonna give it a little mix now. Might get the brush in there actually. The back of a brush. Yeah, I'll use one of these. And I might... I've got that there, which is a big clump. Let's just get rid of that. Get rid of that. Let's just give it a little bit of water in there as well. Just a little dab.
Yes.
There you go.
I may have made a mistake recently.
Oh no.
Started rewatching Stargate SG-1.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, the paint that's in the lid is just a giant clump.
Oh, it's all solid and grim.
Yeah. Get rid of that clump there. Clumpy. Gonna get rid of that. Oh, look at that. Lovely stuff. Just gonna get rid of the clump. There you go.
Hey, nice guy. How's it going?
How's it going, nice guy? Welcome in. I'm just trying to rescue some paint. It's been over a year since I've used it.
Ugh.
Fucking yes. What a difference a little bit of water and a good mix makes. Look at that.
Well, that makes it smooth in the pot. Yet to be seen how it transitions from paint pot to
Yeah, well, that's so much nicer looking.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So just clean the back of this brush off.
It's going good. I won the game last Friday. Oh, nice.
Very nice.
I had my first game of 11th on Saturday, and I lost horribly.
Yeah, he got his poo pushed in a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was saying. So there's still they're saying about you need to refocus your camera. You're still zoomed in.
I am so sorry. Whoop, there we go.
Anyway.
Haha.
Just caught that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what was my
What was your point going to be?
Oh, that's... Yeah, 1 second. 1K landing.
Alright, let's see how this goes on.
So what they've got added this thing called force deposition, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that determines what type of primary objective you have.
Yes. This is interesting to me.
Yeah. So, don't get me wrong, it still involves your home objective, the 3 objectives in no man's land, and the objective in your opponent's deployment zone.
Yeah.
But what it does now is that it determines what type of your primary objective. So I had taken hold, I think, Chew, I was playing against Churama.
Okay.
Who sometimes pops into chat while we're painting.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll come and gloat in a bit later on.
Yeah. His primary was from the secure assets. Force deposition.
Yeah.
I should put up on my phone. Give me a sec.
Was it online you played? I'm assuming it was in person.
Oh yeah. Well, it was in person, but there's an app where you can track. No, this is online. Not off there in real life, like actually face to face with my opponent.
IRL, as it were.
That's the phrase I was looking for.
Yes.
Was it priority? Okay. Marcus finished. View results.
You know what? It's not too bad, the paint. Not the best, but it's not too bad. I don't think White Scar's ever been that great, so
It hasn't. Okay, so the Space Marines had priority assets, but their primary mission was secure assets. Which I know is a little bit confusing with the wording, but it's basically the same thing.
yeah.
Whereas I had taken hold, but my primary was inescapable dominion, which means a thing. I will double check what that means.
Check your games in Warhammer 40k. Fair enough.
Yeah, but that also requires a subscription, and I can only have one game.
Yeah, I refused to pay a subscription because it made me it tricked me into downloading the app when I got the 10th edition codex for the Tau. But no, it was the Tau. Yes, it was the Tau. Yeah. Then it was like, yes, you can build army lists and stuff, but you can only have one unless you pay subscription. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. I've already bought the book. Fuck you. I have new recruit for that.
That's oh god.
Oh, you can listen to the Black Library audiobooks as well. Like, well, I've got a website for that, so.
Yeah, what am I doing? Cool rules. Where is? No, so did the army list that limited. Okay. Well, yeah. But the problem is, so as a free user, I had to mess around because I wanted to see what things are going to cost point-wise before third-party apps like New Recruit and stuff were up to date. And yeah, it was super fun seeing the stat line on my models in terms of toughness, armor save, wounds, etc. But not being able to see any of the weapon options because that was locked. So I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Trying to find the
Airwalls are bollocks.
Yes. Is that the command phrase? PCP. It's the background. It's other concepts.
It's more of this. Yeah, the paint's dreadful. I mean, it's always been dreadful, and it always will be. Hoping it's not going to look absolutely shite when it's dried, but it's starting to look a bit shite now.
Gotta find the fucking thing. The war on the Vespertine front. Am I being dumb? No, that's. Oh, so here's the thing.
Okay.
There are two mission decks.
Right. Okay.
One is, you're just playing a pickup game with somebody.
Yeah.
And the other is a narrative campaign deck.
Okay.
And depending on the results, so say you pick, you go, okay, we're going to do like a five battle campaign.
Yeah.
Make your army, you play the game. If you win, your next mission is decided by. Your next mission, it will be one of these options. If you lose that game, your next mission is these options.
Right, okay.
So, which is quite nice, yeah. And the thing is that the GW have turned around and distinctly said that it is different to Crusade.
Okay. What is
because
your
Crusade would?
Right.
Go.
I'm just trying to answer Nice Guy's question. What's your favourite colour to paint with? I do like XV88. It is just a nice colour, and it goes on really good.
I really like painting. My purple Marines, to be honest. Because it's just easy. Black undercoat, grey, light blue, grey over everything, blue over everything, purple over everything, and then a dry brush of pink, and that's it.
Yeah, mechanical standard grey is also good. With corn red. Mm. Right, so
I feel like you can sort of quite easily do world eaters by basically just undercoating red, applying red wash, dry brush with a different red, and then just soak the model in in like a blood red wash, basically, and call it done.
yeah. Technical painting. Oh man. Yes, paint's seen better days. Okay. Let's see how much I can get done here. Oh, bloody hell. Guys, this is definitely going to take a at least a few weeks to finish this model. Way too much paint on that brush.
To be fair, though, it's also like an epic hero. I always spend a lot more time on epic heroes than I do anything else.
Yeah.
But I am going to take a quick bathroom break, so I'll be right back.
Oh, right. Yeah, today was a toss-up between going back to the Tau and doing this model, or going back to the Guard and doing Yarrick, because I got myself a Yarrick model. I'll do Yarrick after this, I think. Who am I painting? I'm painting Commander Shadow's son. She is... there we go. A lovely mech'd individual. She has got drones as well with her, but yeah, I'm just working my way through, getting all the colours on properly. It's all good. Yeah, Shadow Sun, pretty beastie character. Lots of weapons. And she's one of the characters that forces you to take her as the war leader, whatever it's called. Warlord. Which feels weird because I would be taking Farsight and her, and taking Farsight and not having Farsight be the leader seems weird, but yeah. She has to be the boss, apparently. Women.
And a back.
Welcome back. Yeah, I was just saying it's gonna feel weird taking Farsight and Shadow Sun into battle, and Farsight taking the second role, taking the second in command role. I know, feels weird, but she has to be the warlord because you know.
Is that not the same with Farsight?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, she has to be the warlord basically, because women, and yeah, she got to be the boss. Yeah, Farsight doesn't have that role, which is why the only reason why you can take both at the same time. If you wanted to. It's the only way I could make a 2,000 point army with the Tau. I have got a few things I need to buy for the Tau. I need to like double my battle line, and I need a broadside or two. I need 2 more broadsides, I think.
More bastards is more good.
Yeah. Like I did use broadsides in my battle against orcs. It just didn't do anything. Because it was only the one on his own. Against the Templars, he did a bit, but yeah, not enough. The Chaos, not the Chaos, the Crisis suits are the badasses. Need to get
pretty spicy.
Yeah, I need to get another set of Crisis suits. Yeah, the I've got Sunforge Crisis suits, which all have this sort of fusion blaster type weapon.
Sunforge, you said.
Is it? It's one. It's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all Crisis battle suits, but you got Fire Knife, Star Scythe, and Sunforge.
Yeah. If you don't have enough, yeah.
Yeah. Sunforge are your anti-vehicle.
Yeah. Anti-vehicle, anti-hero.
I mean, yes. But more anti-vehicle because they get rerolls of wound and damage rolls against vehicles and monsters.
Yeah.
But no precision.
You can never have too many battles. This is very true. Yeah, I don't know if Farsight can be attached to anything. I probably should have checked. Or I don't think she can. I don't think she can be attached. She goes on her own. But yeah, when I did it, I had had shield runs with the Crisis suits, which gave them all like an extra wound each. They took a lot of the. They did a really good job bodyguarding for Farsight.
Oh, yeah. So Farsight can lead Crisis battle suits, Crisis Fire Knife battle suits, Crisis Star Scythe battle suits, and Crisis Sun.
Yeah, so he can lead Crisis suits. Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
I didn't break any rules.
Shadow Sun is a lone operative, so she can't be attached to anything.
But she does have a fair amount of wounds, to be fair.
6.
Yeah.
3 up save, toughness of move 10, which is pretty baller.
Yeah.
Good lord for range weapons. Flechette Launcher, High Energy Fusion Blaster, which is slightly better than the standard Fusion Blasters.
Yeah.
A Light Missile Pod with no blast, funnily enough. I thought that would have had blast. And a Pulse Pistol.
Yeah, I think the Light Missile Pod is the one attached to this weapon here. I think it's that one.
But she can shoot in a turn in which she fell back.
All battle suits can, which is extremely useful. And it's the reason I lost the battle against the Templars, because I didn't know about that rule until after the Templar game. So I ended up just having all of my stuff just engaged in melee, and I could have just gone, no, drop back, boom, 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 boom.
She has Hero of the Empire, which is whenever a Tau Empire unit is within 6 inches of this model, each time a model in that unit makes a ranged attack, re-roll a hit roll of 1. She just has a -1 to wound against any ranged attacks coming towards her. Which I suppose makes up for no... Oh, I say no invulnerable save. Oh no, she does have invulnerable save. Perfect.
It makes up for the fact she can't have bodyguards, I suppose.
Yeah.
A little bit.
She has another aura, which is whenever a friendly Tau Empire unit is within 6 inches of the bearer, each time you select that unit as a target of a stratagem, roll 1d6 on a 5+, you gain a CP. A command point.
Nice. Yeah, let's say command points use the full words.
Yeah. And then if this model is in your army, it must be your warlord, which you've already mentioned.
Yeah.
But she also has infiltrate. Which is... Yeah, so she has infiltrate, stealth, and lone operative.
The stealth is huge.
It is. Because it just does not matter. Hey, Zverg. Been a while. How you doing,
Welcome
bro?
in, mate.
Yeah, stealth is going to be a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've that song on twice now, and I've got to skip it twice. How dare it?
Yeah, so infiltrate, she could be set up on anywhere on the board that's more than 8 inches now,
Yeah.
away from your opponent's deployment zone, and any other enemy units.
Mm-hmm. So she can go with the stealth suits. She can't reattach them, but she can deploy with them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because here's the thing now, like with stealth, if somebody's got a scout move and the infiltrate rule, you have to pick one. You don't get both anymore.
Okay.
So, for example, if you got a Space Marine Scout squad, you can either go, okay, they're going to infiltrate through here, or you put them in your deployment zone and then scout move.
Right. Okay. How's it going? Is it as hot as it is where you are? No, Zwerg. It's well, I can't speak for Cornish, but where I am, it's a lovely sort of 19-ish degrees. It's lovely.
Yeah, we're out of our current heat wave. That ended a few weeks ago, so we're just sort of waiting for the next one.
Yeah. Well, unless it's travelling north towards us from Germany, we should be safe.
Yeah, it is.
Shit.
I don't believe that for a second.
What do you believe?
Oh, there we go. Apparently, it's around 17 degrees, but give or take, what, like 2 or 3.
Oof, that would be nice. It is nice. Hey, how's things in the House of Zwerg? Hope you're doing well. At 36
degrees.
Bloody hell.
Fucking Christ.
I would not be coping in that heat. Best swamp weather. Jeez.
With 75% humidity as well.
Yeah, that's rough. I could not be doing with that at all. You can keep that down there.
I would die in that heat. Yeah, same. Luckily, I can stay at home and lay down flat in my basement. There.
Yeah. Well, as soon as it becomes available, like as soon as it's in stock again, I will be getting myself a little air conditioning unit. Not necessarily for this year, because obviously it's not going to go in stock for a while, but for next year for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only gonna get hotter as we burn the world with it. Like, well, the
I know
world
it's probably not good.
The world will be fine, but we'll be fucked.
Yeah. I am hoping that we get a colder winter this year. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know about this year, but once the NAD, the North Atlantic Drift, slows down enough, we will no longer get its benefit in the winter, and it will be as cold here as it is in St. Petersburg and Canada.
Or Canada.
Yeah, well, we're all on the same latitude, so joy. The question of
a
Europe.
unit from a living room, but I'm pretty keen on getting upgraded to a full house unit. Just a question of money.
Yeah.
I think some Sunday Night Gaming.
Yeah.
He came into chat. I think it was Friday, and was going on about just get an AC Cornish, just get an AC. And I'm like, like getting an AC is not the problem. It's it is the problem. It's affording it. Like if you want a full AC unit that you keep describing me, that's like £6,000. I do not have £6,000 to my name. I also don't have like the extra 100 odd quid a month it will cost to run it during the summer either. Like I am incredibly poor, and not because I have Warhammer.
Not just because of Warhammer.
Yeah, just in general, because I'm not economically active. That's the problem.
Yeah. Bless you, man.
So.
Oh.
And it's just like this isn't the problem. I don't know how many times I have to explain it. It's not the fact that it's not available. It's just that it's too fucking expensive. There's a difference.
But I think the dog's got something in his nose. He's just had a sneezing fit.
Oh, lovely.
And
was it his own fur?
Maybe. But when dogs have sneezing fits, sometimes they can't control. And they just headbutt the floor repeatedly. Luckily he's on the couch, so he was just headbutting the couch, but yeah. Those things can be violent. More violent than human sneezing fits.
I don't know, man. I don't know if the dog has ever thrown its back out by sneezing.
I mean, he nearly broke all his front teeth when he was in the garden.
Yeah,
once.
okay, that's valid.
Pet the dog from me. Big cuddles. Okay. Come here, Bear. You okay? Oh. You okay? Oh, he wants belly rubs. Okay, there we go. There we go. He feels better.
Well, now that he's had belly rubs.
Yes. Sadly, you only have one cat left. Oh man. Sorry to hear that,
dude.
Yeah. I mean, I've only got the one dog, but he's a bloody big dog. Ooh. Okay, need this. Making all sorts of mistakes here, but it's fine. Okay. Are you at the stage, where you're sort of going, I'm not getting any more now, until the last one's gone, and then maybe think about more then? Yeah, I think once Bear goes, I'm gonna get a rescue dog. It's the most ethical way to operate, really. Rescue doggos need homes. You're not supporting the nasty breeders.
I should have shaken the brown wall before.
You guys really helped motivating me to paint. Oh, I'm glad to hear it, nice guy. Thank you very much. Always nice to hear. What am I doing here? I'm sure there was more black to paint here. Yes, there is there. Found it. Oh no, I've got to go right in between two really close together bits of brown. I think I managed it. No, I didn't. Did it right twice of that. Never mind. I can't fucking see. Ah! So annoying.
So when are you going to get those magnifying glasses with the light on in them?
I've got one, but it's up in the loft, and I can't be arsed getting it. I think I need a head torch or something. Oh god, here we go. The sad tale of the cats. Had to euthanize the girl cat because she had colon cancer. Oh no. She was 17. I mean, 17's a bloody good innings, to be fair, for a cat. A brother the same age had a big surgery. Oh man. And bladder stones. Ow. Oh no. Yeah, plan is we don't get more until the little bro was passed. I mean, if he's 17, flippin' heck. Done well. He's done bloody well to survive that long. I think my cat, when I was a kid, he lasted until he was about 15-ish, and he got bone cancer. And he snapped his leg jumping down from the wall once, and they just had to put him down.
Brutal.
Yeah. Poor thing. Yeah, it's like the bone density, like it was down to the point where like a sudden landing just snapped his bone in half. I just love that cat. He was amazing. Yeah, it's tough. Yeah. Sad times. This is the pet ownership is a privilege, and this is the curse of it. Knowing that you're going to outlive your pet, knowing that you're going to have to bury them.
Yeah, with any pet though, isn't it?
Huh?
That's the same with any pet, isn't it? Really?
Exactly. Yeah. Like I'm dreading the day bear goes. I'll be gutted, absolutely destroyed.
Inconsolable.
Oh fuck! Dropped it. Fine.
Oh no.
Caught with the crotch.
That is not a name I will ever want for a TV show.
A what?
Crotch catchers.
Except maybe turtles, alligators, or Iceland sharks. Oh yeah. Can't say don't jump. Yeah, I mean you've got to let the animals be animals. You know. The second, second their life becomes not great, living as animal, that's the time when you've got to take them to the vet and get them put to sleep, because the job is to keep them alive, keep them make sure they're happy and not in any pain. And the second you can't stop the pain, that's the that is the exact moment you need to put it to rest. I'm never going to let bears suffer. How did you guys meet? That's an interesting question. I don't rightly know, actually. Cornish, did you end up raiding me at one point in a Warhammer stream? Is that? I think that might be.
Oh, I think it was BattleTech related.
Oh.
Although I couldn't say who raided who initially.
It could just be that one of us was watching one of each other.
Possibly.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't ask how much my vet has earned. Oh God, no. Yeah, I've finally got Bear some pet insurance, which is nice. Pretty sure it's through BattleTech. Yeah. Very likely. Back when I exclusively did BattleTech, basically. Now I'm a super blood hockey streamer. According to...
Rouge exclusively did BattleTech during the lockdowns. Like,
yeah.
The amount of hours I put into BattleTech during 2020, 2021, or 2022 was incredible.
Yeah, I think I'm approaching 2,000 hours. Let's have a look.
Well, here's the thing, right? So, the lockdowns happened, and I would stream BattleTech. I would reach my goals for that campaign. Then I would play Darkest Dungeon for like a month. Because, I wasn't going anywhere, so I could stream a lot. Anyway, and I was doing 5-hour streams at that point. And also 3 times a week, I think it was.
Right, I'm going to do some red now.
So I did so much BattleTech. Like, you can look at my stats on like Sully Gnome during those 3 years.
Yeah.
And it's just BattleTech with like the occasional something else, and then BattleTech again.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it was that thing of like I want to be a place where people forget that the pandemic's happening.
Yeah.
Like, are we going to talk about it? Sure, but only if chat brings it up. Like, I'm not going to sit there and,
Yeah.
go all woe is me about the pandemic. So no, we're not talking about it. We're here to forget for 5 minutes and just enjoy something. Because at the moment, we all could do with that sort of thing.
I need the big light, so I'm moving the green screen out of the way so you can see the mess behind me. I think I started streaming Pro Evolution Soccer. That was the first like big campaign game I did. In many ways, quite similar to the way BattleTech works in terms of like the way the campaign is.
Yeah.
The Master League on Pro Evolution is still one of my favourite campaigns. What's your favourite way to paint? Oh, nice guy. You're asking the big questions today. I personally, I like to sprue paint, but I have abandoned that heavily. I don't think I'll ever go back to sprue painting, just because I needed to have everything built, and so I just built everything, and now I can no longer do it.
Vindication!
Although I do enjoy sprue painting, it is my favourite way to do it. But like, everyone's got their own way,
I prefer sub-assembly.
Alright, Chew, how's it going?
Hey, Chew. Chew has finished his last day of work at his job today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations on freedom. Unless you go into another job, in which case, congratulations on losing your freedom.
To the NHS. You have.
You closed
How
on
does it feel?
3,000 hours on BattleTech. Damn. On such a fallback game. Yeah. Like, I have fallback games, but like, BattleTech is just always a nice, easy one. But I've basically just streamed it. I don't think I've ever played it off stream. So now I have to wait until Sundays to play it.
See, that's an issue I have. Like, there are certain things for certain games and whatnot I'll play on stream.
Yeah.
That I won't play off stream. and I don't play games that I'm streaming off stream as well.
Exactly.
So like I have a hankering to play The Long Dark.
Yeah.
Because that's the game that I'm currently focusing on at the moment.
Mhm.
But I won't play it until Friday.
You fought hard to get to where you're going. Nice. Well, good luck to you, man. Good luck. In your new role.
You won't play it? Yes, I know I won't be playing it this Friday. That's not the point. But yeah, but for example, like I won't sit there and do like an offline mode, like a not an offline mode, but like a different way to play
Yeah.
The Long Dark because it's currently one of the stream game at the moment.
Like for me, if like offline games, off stream games tend to be either roguelikes, just like repetitive stuff.
Thanks, lads. I'm going to have a little emotional moment to myself.
Nice.
And then suck the tear back in? Like that one dude in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Yeah. I've not seen that film.
It's strange.
Yeah, it looked strange. I think it was on while I was in the room one Christmas. But I wasn't really paying any attention at all.
Yeah, no, it's... So, films such as, like Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah, and another film I'm aware of, but I've never seen.
Yeah, like Big Hero 6 and stuff like that.
Another one.
Yeah.
Okay,
fellas, time to part my pretty corpse in bed for tonight. Have a great rest of the stream. Don't speak colours. Night, night, Zerg out. Catch you later, Zerg. Good to see you.
Zerg.
Yeah, it's a part of like the weird sort of animated films that I think Pixar/Disney started putting out.
Okay.
That weren't like rehashes of the sort of classic Disney stuff, if they were made by Disney.
Yeah.
Sort of in that weird phase where people were just like, oh, what do we have? Somebody tries to control the weather, but it's food instead of like, actual weather. Megamind is another one from that sort of era.
Yeah. I do believe I have actually seen that one.
Yeah.
Again, it was on in the room that I was in at Christmas one year, and I think I was actually paying enough attention to take that one in.
Yeah. No, I have not.
What's up? You seen the new Spider-Man? No. To be honest, I would need to catch up. I haven't seen any of the Spider-Man movies. I think I saw the first one for the the first one in with the newish actor.
Andrew Garfield.
Basically, there was a trilogy, I think, that I just didn't watch at all. The last one I properly paid attention to was the Tobey Maguire series, trilogy.
So we had 3 films with Tobey Maguire, then we got 2 films, I think, with Andrew Garfield.
Okay, I didn't see either of those 2.
Yeah.
And whoever the new guy is, I've seen the first.
Holland.
Yeah, the one that they moved into the MCU a bit.
Yes.
Yeah. I saw the first one of that whilst I was watching like MCU stuff, but I gave up after I watched Black Panther. I saw Ant-Man, and I just couldn't be fucked anymore. Yeah.
Marvel films have very much. It's like I wouldn't mind the Marvel films so much if they didn't require so much background to get all the context and all the missing and all the clues and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
with all the different TV shows, it's just got to the point where it's just like, just take a break, please. Release something else.
Like, I just can't stand like massive universes where you have to, you know, all of the other films are required watching for any subsequent film. I'm just not that interested. I just don't want to watch. I don't know. I don't want to watch 25 films in order to watch one film. Basically,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Or, you know, like
I can't.
36 episodes of a TV show that I don't really have any interest in
Yeah,
in order to understand what's going on.
I haven't got
So-
that level of interest in it. Plus,
So
it's
here's the thing,
Marvel,
right?
and DC is the comics are better than Marvel, but obviously the property's been mishandled heavily by DC.
Yeah. DC films need to stop making Batman films. Is what they need. Is what they need to do.
Yeah,
Like, if you want to do a reboot of the DC filmverse, fine. Don't start with Batman. Start with somebody else. You know.
yeah, for the newest Doctor Strange, you do have to watch I think 38 different films and series. Yeah, I'm not doing it.
My
I
point.
I
Yeah.
refuse to do it. Can't be fucked.
To put it this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Iron Man, the first film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Great film.
It is, still stands up today. That came out when I was still in compulsory schooling.
Right?
That came out in 2008.
Yeah. And it was great.
I did, yeah, it was great. But my point is, that's how long the cinematic universe has been going on for.
Yeah. It's just, I can't be fucked. Yeah, I tell a lie, actually. I did watch a Spider-Man film. I saw Into the Spider-Verse, which was extremely good. And I watched it because it's a separate thing. I don't have to do a million hours of homework before I'm allowed to watch it.
No. The Captain America came out after Iron Man.
Also, Deadpool, that's its own thing, although I think they have dragged him into the universe, the cinematic universe now.
Or, you know, they're trying to push it in because they're trying to link Deadpool with X-Men.
Yeah, but the Deadpool trilogy of films, you don't have to watch a million films before you can watch it.
Oh, yeah,
which is good. Which is why I've watched them, because they're good.
Nope, Captain America, the First Avenger, came out in 2011, so 3 years after Iron Man.
Yeah. I think the first one was Iron Man, the second one I think was the Hulk.
One of the Hulk films, yes.
Yeah. Hopefully the first one. Unless they came out in a weird order.
So there was...
I think it was just called Hulk, wasn't it?
Yeah, so there was a Hulk film,
and it was before,
which had Eric Banner.
Yeah, it was before they started the MCU properly. Same with Iron Man.
Yeah. So I think it went Hulk, or it went Iron Man. Right, come on. Yeah, it went Iron Man, Thor, Captain America.
Don't stream the Hulk films anyway. Nice guy. Just fucking steal it.
Probably can if you have Disney Plus. It's probably on there somewhere.
If buying isn't owning, piracy isn't stealing. Just download the bastard.
Just cut back to those anti-piracy ads. You wouldn't, and then the piss takes off them. You wouldn't stab a policeman, then steal his hat from his widow, take a shit in it, and then hand it back to his widow. So why would you steal it? Why would you download a film?
That was ooh. Fuck.
Michelin Web.
Mitch the Web, that's the one. Oh, that's so weird. I mean, is it? This is the future of content, lads. If we own nothing, we lose access to everything the second they decide that we don't deserve it anymore. The second they don't want to give us something, we lose it.
OT crowd? No, Mitchell and Webb.
Yeah, it was Mitchell and Webb. Anyway, welcome in, Wolf. How's it going? Enjoying your summer holidays?
I'm fucking not, I'll tell you that much. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you'll have food. Wait, you live will be swarming with tourists and kids, won't it?
Doesn't matter. There's enough of them without having all the tourists come down.
Fair enough.
Like fucking hell, trying to navigate around a food shop at the moment is a pain in the ass because they just stand there in the middle of the aisle, got no situational awareness at all.
No.
And they look at you like an asshole for saying "excuse me" like 3 times before you have to sort of skinny past them because they won't move.
Sounds lovely. Yeah. I can't.
So, go on.
No, it's gone.
Okay. So so a part of the plot that's happening this weekend involves another player that I'm involved with.
Yeah.
As in, I'm involved with her in the plot, not romantically.
Oh, okay.
I want to point that out there. Ooh. She's like I know the rating system that people use is awful, but she's she's a 10 basically, and I've got no chance. So plus she's happily in a relationship, so no chance there. But not the point.
You can join a polycule.
I'm good. I'm fine, thank you very much.
Okay. I'd second the piss.
Shush you.
Lol.
You fucking ruined my train of thought now, you bastard.
Sorry.
Yeah. She literally messaged me about plot-related things prior to this weekend and just went, fucking children. Literally, fucking children should be bastards. Right, questions about the plot. How are we going to do this? How are we going to sort this out? It's just like, yes. That must be so fun.
Indeed.
So we got all that sorted before the weekend, luckily.
In D&D?
No, in Lab.
Oh.
I've got 2 wedding dues to go to this week, and I really can't be asked. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, I've got a wedding at the end of the month. And it's the first time that Bear's going to be staying with me parents overnight.
You're going to get him back so chunky.
Oh, no, it's only one bloody night. Jesus. I'm taking...
It doesn't matter.
No, I'm taking the food that he can eat. I'm taking the treats that he's allowed. I'm taking a brand new TOY for him to keep him happy because he's going to be sad. My mum thinks he's going to be pining for me the entire night. And I don't know. He might. Okay.
I haven't been to a wedding since like 2018.
He's buy clothes. Oh man, yeah. I've got to wait until payday, and then I've got to buy a new suit. Fun times. That's going to be my payday expense this month. No Warhammer for me, and I mean no Warhammer. I've got enough. Ish.
So use Twitch payout, or maybe just a little box.
Yeah, no, I I was looking at my battle line options, and I was thinking I probably need a little bit more battle line for the guard and the Tyranids. I've got, for the Tyranids, I've got 3 sets of Hormagaunts, 3 sets of Termagaunts. I probably need to double that.
More battle line is always more good.
Yeah.
Even if you don't run them in every list, it's just good to have the option of having them.
Absolutely. Until that one model comes out. Nice. You painted the shed and fences. You'll be decorating the second living room. Nice. Also been
2 living rooms.
No lifing oxygen not included the last few days. Nice. Isn't that a sort of a semi-horror game? Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, so the same vein as Don't Starve.
Yeah, and the 2 living room situation is probably a front room and a back room.
Look at Mr. Moneybags having a front room in the bedroom.
I'm sorry, mate. That's just how houses are built, innit?
No, I don't think I've ever lived in a house that I've got had a front room and a back room. It's just front room.
Not lived in a house?
No, I said I've not lived in a house with both.
So, the only reason you wouldn't have a back room, I suppose, is if the kitchen's been expanded into the back room and it's just become a very big kitchen.
I don't even think that, to be honest.
Really? It's been a very tiny house. Either that or you needed more bedrooms.
The house that I'd spent the majority of my childhood growing up in.
Yeah.
Well, at least the important parts of my childhood growing up in, let's say. Downstairs was literally living room, kitchen, diner.
Yeah.
But mainly because there was no way they were going to get 2 rooms there.
Yeah.
Especially with the main supporting wall for the upstairs had been placed. And technically, my bedroom was what would have been the office.
Right.
So my mum had one of the dedicated bedrooms. My sister had one of the other dedicated bedrooms. There was a bathroom, but then there was the office, which was my room.
Right.
Which I'm not gonna lie, I miss.
Okay.
I don't think I do well having loads of space to myself. I think I'm much better off having it being a bit more sort of compact.
Honestly, I agree. I cannot keep this house clean. I am genuinely considering getting a maid. Getting someone in to clean it for me, like once in a blue moon sort of situation.
Yeah.
Just to get it clean now and then. Because like I can't clean. Not a whole house. Although I am going to be redecorating soon, so that's what I've spent loads of money on this month. But 100 quid on bloody paint.
And not the Warhammer kind.
Yeah, not the good kind. Yeah, it should be nice. They're like a really nice deep red. I'm gonna make that's what the walls are gonna be in the hall.
I've only been off 3 weeks, so I've managed to spend 1k. Jesus.
Shit, that's a lot of money. Now that's a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage. I miss having my my little soundboard. I might have to try to set that back up. Hey, where are you from? It's Odorol More Than a Card Game on YouTube. I'm glad to see that the YouTube's back up and running again. I can see that now. Where am I from? I'm from Merseyside in the UK, and Cornish is from Cornwall. The Cornish Knight, you can see in that corner there, just there.
Hello.
He's from Cornwall, also in the UK.
It's
Welcome
opposite
in.
ends of the country.
Yeah. I'm sort of.
What's that Scotland law?
I'm sort of near, sort of northish, and he is very south. People from Scotland would call me the Midlands. Right, I'm doing a metallic paint, which means that this is going to be the last paint I use with this water. Nice to meet you. You're from Texas. Happy to have yous. And you love miniatures. Nice. Me too. We've got we're planning a BattleTech stream at some point, aren't we? Doing BattleTech minis.
Yeah, and end of the month.
End of the month.
And, well, either end of this month or beginning of next month.
Yeah. A little bit to be clipped off here. There we go. Flatten it out. Just for FYI, my favorite movie is Braveheart. Ah. Mel Gibson in his
completely historic portrayal of Scotland.
Yeah. But you know what?
Not the heavy use of sarcasm.
Yeah. Well, history has proved the skeptics wrong. Just look at him now, an alcoholic racist. How much more Scottish can you get?
Okay.
Way.
Yeah, so my main sort of issue with Mel Gibson was that do you ever watch a film called The Patriot?
The Patriot? No, I never saw that one.
It's about the Revolutionary War.
Okay.
So America gaining the independence from Britain.
Okay.
Which I would be fine with.
Yeah.
If they didn't portray the British as a bigger bastards as they did in the film.
I mean, it's an American film, though. It was always going to be a bit skewed, wasn't it?
Yeah. Like, I get that, you know. Every country wants to present their founding sort of story, if you will.
Yeah,
as
it's big glorified if yeah, that's to be expected, I suppose.
Yeah, in the same way that, you know, England defines its like founding origin story as either the establishment of the Danelaw, where the country that we now know of as England was divided between the Kingdom of England and the Danish.
Okay.
And the Vikings, for example. Like, arguably that was the creation of England proper, if you will.
Yeah.
Or, you know, it's the uniting and, let's be honest, subjugation of Northern Ireland and Wales and Scotland to create the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
But arguably that's one of the ways to explain the creation story of the Great Britain. But I also want to point out that the United Kingdoms of England and Scotland happened under a Scottish king, so they can suck it. In that regard.
Okay, fair enough. Anyway, welcome in. It's the long version of that.
Yeah, it's so like The Patriot is a good sort of film.
The Danish people want it back.
No, you don't. Trust me.
Yeah, if they came and kicked the tires, they wouldn't want it back. Trust me.
What was I going to say? Yeah. But they made it out that the thing with The Patriot is they made it out that the British locked people in churches and burnt the churches down.
Okay.
Like everybody, and women and children as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I get it, but at the same time, that is very
very incorrect.
Very awful. Yeah.
Either way. I mean, not to go on a massive tangent or anything, but, you know, we're no strangers to tangents, but, you know, they don't even They don't even teach their history correctly. You know, the
How many people did you think died in the Boston Massacre?
yeah, and you
I'm
know,
asking you, how many people do you think died in the Boston Massacre?
I don't even know what the Boston Massacre is, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
It was.
I'm sort of talking about the Thanksgiving situation and how they don't really teach that they deliberately murdered their way across the country.
Yeah. I mean, like,
Settler colonialism.
Yes.
It's just what Israel's doing right now.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Britain's had more than its fair share.
You're Mexican, born in the USA, and Native American family were not allowed to speak your language. Yeah. But the victor gets to write history for others. That's often the way. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, well, we've been sidetracked there into a nice heavy subject. This always happens every week. Every week.
Yeah, but then there were some weeks where we just literally talk about fuck all.
That's true.
Mean fuck all.
Yeah, it's better than having fuck all. I will give you that.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Either way.
And for the next subject of Cornish Apps, why he hates the T-34.
This now the metal's going on. I am very pleased with how this model's coming together. You're here to learn how to paint since you print your own miniatures. Nice. Well, you've got plenty of content. Oh, by the way, this is the 180th episode of this I've done. I need to count how many episodes we've done together, Cornish.
Yeah. Tell you what, if we're so. How many times did you, because I know you used to do Warhammer paint issues with Badger.
I did, yeah. I did a couple on my own.
Yeah, how many roughly do you think you've done with either Badger or by yourself combined?
So I think I got to around the 100-ish mark with Badger. Couple on my own, like literally 2. And then we started, so I think we're about 80 episodes in.
No, we've done more than that.
Have we?
Mm-hmm.
I will have to look it up then.
Because I started paint streaming towards the end of the end of 9th edition.
Yeah.
Because it was the Guard release that got me back into Warhammer.
Right.
Yes, like the tank. Specifically the Russian T-34, not the American T-34. That's a different tank.
Yeah, why doesn't Badger stream you guys? Mainly because he has the Childs, and he basically retired from streaming a couple of years ago now. To spend lots of time with child peoples.
His own, I want to point out.
Technically, no. Children that he has adopted from, but with his missus, they were hers, and he has taken them very kindly under his wing.
So he's a step parent.
He is, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, if you're adopted, then you're
no,
still.
You know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, so I started Warhammer streaming in Warhammer Paint streaming in 2023. I want to say. And it wasn't really long after that you messaged me like, oh hey, can we set up some co-op streaming stuff together.
Yeah.
So I reckon it's. Granted, there have been times where I've streamed by myself because you've not been available or things like that. So I think we've probably done close to 125 episodes. That's my guess.
Okay.
And that's just with like you and me, not ones I've done by myself or ones that you did with Boucher or by yourself.
I will come back next week with a final tally.
Yes.
Basically, just gonna look at YouTube Studio and check it.
Yeah, because it was this January that I noted that it had been 3 years since I started. Well, about 3 years since I started streaming Warhammer painting.
Yeah.
But that was prior to you contacting me and saying, hey, you know, do you fancy trying co-op streaming for a bit? See how we get on.
Yeah.
And look at us now.
Yeah, man. Every week. Making Warhammer painting look hard.
Because we're terrible.
I am. You're pretty good.
I think I'm going to need new brushes soon. That's going to be a pain.
I think I might need some fresh brushes, to be honest.
Yeah.
Might treat myself to some to a nice set at some point. Okay. But anyway, if you want to learn any tips or anything, or you've got any questions, do let us know. We're always happy to answer if we possibly can.
If we don't know the answer, we can point you to resources.
Yeah. Why don't just use one till it's so beat up it doesn't work? I do, and most of my brushes are at that stage.
Because, so, as you can see here, I just painted. Ooh. It's very hard to see. You can see that I've got the belt buckle here, and I just painted like the little bit of cloth at the front underneath the the little bit of uniform underneath what will be the body armor. I'm not going to use that brush to do it.
Yeah, no.
One, because it's fucked. But look at the size difference.
Yeah.
This brush, the one I'm wiggling,
the wiggly brush,
is more suited. Yeah, using a size appropriate brush is probably one of the best things you learn.
Yeah.
There are some painting methods that don't really require you to do that. For example, if you watch anything by I want to say it's Opus, but I could be wrong. I think it is Artist Opus. He's done a whole video series of him painting either models like this sort of size or like really, really big models. I mean, it looks like it still works. It doesn't. Trust me.
Yeah. I mean, honestly,
it's at that point where, like, two or three of the brushes I use the most are when I apply pressure to them, instead of staying at a tip, instead of staying like this. So when I apply pressure, it still flows. Whereas this one, for example, the bristles only bend up to there now instead of bending at the base.
Yeah.
Because there's so much paint clogged up at the top here that they just won't bend anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's an issue that can be fixed by just like whacking soaking the brush in some paint thinner.
Yeah, probably, but still haven't got around to doing it.
Right.
And also, this brush doesn't keep its point anymore. So it'll get to the point where instead of drawing like a nice line with the paint, it will start doing this instead.
Yeah.
Which looks like more coverage, but it's significantly worse coverage over a wider area. And you want to avoid that. Especially when you're doing detail work.
That's the worst part. Yeah, the one, if I had to give one individual tip, it is the classic: thin your paints. Always thin the paint with some water.
I'm going to do that thing where I'm going to say I have a number of like very base beginner tips for especially if you're just starting out.
Yeah.
One, always thin your paints.
Yeah, that's the most important rule.
Two, brush control is like this like a really big thing as well.
Mm-hmm.
So you got a lot of control when you hold the paintbrush like down here. Please excuse the gnarly finger. So you got a lot of control when you're holding the paintbrush here. You see I can move it and it barely moves. And all I'm doing is just applying a little bit of pressure with this finger to press it down and then bring it back up again. If I hold it all the way up here and then try to do some detail work, I'll put the same amount of pressure, but the brush moves so much further. So brush control is a really big thing.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now.
Yeah. I can't give you a, 100% guaranteed if you do it this way, this will work tutorial.
No.
Because it all depends on what style of painting you find the most comfortable.
Yeah, and honestly, there is no single way to paint models. Find what works for you. Try different things.
So, for example, I mentioned about Artist Opus recently.
Yeah.
These are not his brushes because I can't afford them.
No.
But these are brushes similar to what he uses.
Okay.
So he'll start off a model with a dry brushing technique using a brush that's about maybe twice the size of this one.
Yeah.
And as you can see, it's quite large. If you compare the size of the brush head to my pinky fingernail,
Yeah.
or the end of my pinky, it's quite large. You'll start with a brush that's like twice as big as this one,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'll work to a brush this size or these two sizes for more detail work. But he will only do dry brushing and then wash over the top and then dry brush again. As an example.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me, I always just, I paint my models twice, weirdly. That's just how my painting works. I do a sort of rough paint, get all the colours where they need to be, which is where I'm at that sort of stage now. Then I will give it a Nuln Oil bath, where I'll just paint the entire model with Nuln Oil, destroying all of the colours, but adding oil to the crevices. And then I'll just paint it again, but this time neater.
That's adding definition, isn't it, basically?
Yeah, essentially. And the second go over is also really helpful for making lighter colours a bit flatter and sort of more uniform. That's really useful for bright yellows and white sort of thing, which have a real problem applying evenly. As you'll see when I put this thing close up, because there is a fair bit of white on this model that looks terrible.
Looks terrible right now.
It does, but it won't when I'm done with it.
The next important tip. Every model has an ugly stage, you just have to push through it.
Yeah. Some models have a very long ugly stage, but it will just stick with it and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Like at the moment, these guardsmen look horrific. Partly because obviously they don't have paint coverage over everything yet.
Mm-hmm.
But they look awful because I haven't, this is definitely an ugly stage.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go grab an example. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay.
So at the moment, this model looks awful because I literally just put down the base colors and then, well, that's what I've done. I've done the base coats.
Yeah.
So the black is the primer, the brown and khaki are base colors, and this is what it'll end up looking like. I have to fuck ass around with my zoom. Give me a second. And this is what it'll look like at the end, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah. As you can see, much better than the dude I'm currently painting. I mean, there's some gaps there, but yeah.
Yeah, it's very...
You're really gonna... Yeah, you're not gonna see that from 6 feet away.
Yeah, and it's battle line, so we don't care too much about battle line.
Yeah.
Yeah, make battle line, like, look okay. Like, at a distance, it should look fine. If it's close up and it's got some problems, it doesn't matter, it's battle line.
Yeah. You're more likely to drop your battle line than you are anything else.
Yeah.
I know that from experience.
Oh man, the crisis suits are my bane, man. They're really good models, but when I was transporting the army to the battle last time, one of the crisis suits' legs basically just decomposed, just disintegrated, and putting that thing back together is a nightmare.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it never happens again, but I suspect it will. Oh man. How are you getting on anyway, Gornish?
I'm sort of starting to hit the wall.
Okay.
So I'm ready to... I'm also at the point where, you know...
You're just getting
I
it.
can stop.
Yeah, I'm just finishing the few bits with the metallic paint, and I will clean my brush. I'll be alright, which is...
That's the important thing as well, is to like really clean your brushes.
Oh yeah,
after you've done a painting sesh. It is important.
Metallic paint is also a good. It should be the last thing you use before you change your water out, because it fucks the water bad.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. If you use metallics, wash your paint water. Otherwise, any paint that you might use afterwards. After you've done the metallics, because you've washed your water out, because you washed your paintbrush in that water, there's a chance you'll have a slight glittering effect.
Glittery paint?
With anything you do afterwards.
You don't want to vajazzle your matte paint.
No. Excuse me.
Right. So
it's best to change your paint water out afterwards.
Yep. Right. I'm not far away from the non-oil stage, I'm not going to lie, on this model. Next time, I'm probably going to do the finishing touches before the non stage, do the null, and then start the drones while she's drying. That sounds like a sensible way to do it, but let's do today's show and tell. Gornish, what have you done?
The example model. I've done some of the base coats on some metal lines, as you can see here.
Nice, nice.
As you can see here.
Yes. Centered them. Good stuff. So they're at the that stage.
So after I've done this dude
Yeah.
with the khaki, which I'll probably end up doing tomorrow, to be honest,
Fair enough.
there'll be a wash over the top. Wait for that to dry and then go in with the dry brush, and then I'll go onto the green.
Very nice. Very nice. My model has made some good progress. Shadow Sun is looking fairly decent. He's got like all of the basic colours are there. It just needs a little tidy. A few more colours to go on before the null can go on. A few bits are missed. The wings at the top need their white bits on. Yeah, I'm quite liking the way that the white and the red. But you can see that white paint is really not the best. Ooh.
It's not subtle either.
Yeah, no. But once the null goes on, I'm not going to bother doing a second coat fully. It's just going to get nulled. It'll just get nulled, and then I'll do a little dry brush over the top just to tidy it up a bit. Yellow Tau is a new one for you. It's not yellow. That's XV88, thank you very much. That's the standard Tau colour. Same as my my Riptide. Sorry, that's the Ghost Kill. Same colour. Maybe it's the lighting, I don't know. Shall we have a look at... do we think there's anything in the Discord? I think there is actually, yes. With some D&D models, yes. Let's have a look at the Discord.
So a lot of the box art and stuff like that for the Tau actually used to be kind of like a bit of an orangey yellow, didn't it?
Well, it is sort of an orange colour. It's a tan colour.
And then they went
XV88.
to and then they went to white for some reason.
Well, right. It's a different cadre, basically. Different cadre, the white. I actually think that the Farsight's cadre is red, basically. White, I can't remember what it is, but yeah, the tan is the basic Fire Warrior stuff. So here we go. Oh, we've got Nice Guy has put some more effort into this. More stuff. Nice. Got a little freehand painted map on there. That's nice. Ooh, very nice. Like the yellow. Yellow, blue, and red. All of the prime colours. It's going to be a very bright model. Once the metallics go on, that's going to start looking very nice.
Don't be too phased if your yellow's coming out a bit. If your yellow's coming out a bit washed out and a bit green, yellow is a very, very hard colour to paint, especially starting with black, so don't worry too much about it.
Yeah, if you scroll up all the way for a while on Paint Club, you'll see some of my mustard marines, and I think I did well with the yellows on there, but I did have to use like four or five coats.
Yes.
Right, here we go. Badger has been busy doing Hero Forge, I think it is. Miniatures, so sort of a D&D-esque, a D&D adjacent property. Painting some of the minis that come with this set. Really nice. Oh, that's a nice effect he's got on them. Have a little look at them individual. Little goblin. Little gobbo.
Sea of Tellar. Or Tellor.
Yeah. A very moist boy, by the looks of him. A gnome, I think. A knight. Sort of an evil looking knight. Very nice. I love the stone effect he's got on the gargoyle. Gargoyle.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Orc. Okay. A mummy. Again, looking quite moist. That looks quite gruesome. Very nice. An undead. Very mashed up face. I'm not sure if that's deliberate.
Might be the quality of the print.
Yeah, probably. Skelly. I like the Skelly. He's fun. Sargwin. A fishman. I like the barnacles. That's nice. There you go. There's the set. The dice are very nice looking as well. Lovely stuff. Oh, and he did a dragon as well, which was it must have come from a separate set. I really like the blue and the yellow there. That's a really nice combo. Lovely work, Badger. And this was last week when I finished my Gene Stealers. That's me Tyranids. Yes. So that's us. That's us for the week, I think. So, yeah, Cornish. What are you up to this week?
Well, there'll be no stream on Friday, so the next stream I'll be around for will be next Wednesday.
So this time next week?
Yes.
All right. And it's because you're going LARPing, isn't it?
Yes.
Nice. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. I'm trying desperately to turn this off. There you go. So yeah, for me, I'm going to be back. I think I'm going to do an extra stream on either Friday or Saturday. So I'll definitely be back on Saturday with this game on the original Xbox, Jaeger, which it's a lot of fun. I had no idea what it was going to be like. It's a lot of fun. It's really good. I'll be playing some Battlefield 6 as well, just to basically I need to decide whether I like it or not, so that I can either get a refund or not. I'm probably going to stick with it because I love a Battlefield game, so that's fun. You can't be there for more of these in a long time. It was a good stream. Oh, thanks, nice guy. Well, keep posting the Discord, and we will keep reviewing your glory. Yes. And the VODs are always available, so yeah, keep an eye on that. What else? Oh yeah, Sunday's BattleTech, and yeah, I'll see you this time next week for more of this.
Indeed.
Have a great night.
You too. Catch you later.
There are all.